I would like to tell you a most gruesome tale. A tale of intrigue, sorrow, murder, and hair cream. The night the Toupee Killer was born, a storm was brewing overhead. The only sounds that echoed through the streets that night were a bang, a clatter, and a blood-curdling scream. He didn't want to kill. He wanted to perch upon his master's head till the end of his days. However, the rise in popularity of hair growth cream forced the Toupee's hand. He shook his shimmering locks with fear and dread. The Toupee couldn't bear it any longer. He crawled down over his master's face, his split ends hooked over the master's ears and mouth, the life leaving his bald body for good. The Toupee flew from the house as fast as his strands of hair could carry him, collapsing in the wet street outside. He sobbed. His tragic reverie was interrupted by a rabble of bald men. The sound of raindrops pitter-pattering off of their hairless skulls. They laughed and joked about their purchases of hair tonics. They trampled over the Toupee with derision and continued down the road. The villainous Toupee had had enough. He snarled and sneered, and in his rage he knocked over a nearby bin. Within, he found a hat, a coat, and glasses. A disguise. Thus, a killer was born. He got into his disguise and chased after the men down the dark alley they decided to take. This was to be a grave error. The killer took his chance and attacked. All that could be heard was the synthetic, follicled laughter of a murderer. The Toupee went on a terrifying killing spree throughout the city. Not a bald man was safe. Alas, his bloodthirsty success was not to last, and on the 16th day of his murderous escapades, the killer was caught, packaged, and resold to an art student to tell a fearful story. Thus perished the Toupee Killer. We hope you enjoyed our tale of terror. Sleep tight.